Good morning, guys. So today I'm doing a collaboration with Whippoorwill Hollar and many other ladies. I'm going to leave all the links down below. I want to thank Miss Lori for letting me come in on this collaboration. I'm super excited about it. Today I'm going to do Canada's national dish, pie, actually. And that's the brown sugar pie. You can do so many things with it. But I'm starting out with a very basic pie crust. I use this for my savory meat pies. I use it for just about everything. So I thought, well, I'll bring you along for the pie crust part, and then we'll move into making that delicious, very sweet pie. In my bowl, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Here I have 1 cup of lard cubed. Now, this is with just lard. You can do this with half lard, half butter. I have done that when I've run out of lard before, but or just didn't have enough. But I just added a teaspoon of salt, and I'm just gonna break that up, and then I'm gonna go in my cooler, my water cooler, and get very cold water. You want very cold instruments. My bowl was in the freezer. My flour was in the freezer. I like starting out with really cold ingredients. The lard was in the freezer, so it's a little hard, but that's okay. All right, it doesn't take long at all. Just try to make sure every piece of flour has a little bit of lard on it. All you have in your house is shortening. I've never done it with shortening, so, you know, you be you and you do what you need to do. I've seen this done with all butter. I mean, or if you don't have time, go to the grocery store and buy one. I mean, for the holidays, you need to do what's best for you. For the holidays, well, we've already had our Thanksgiving. You guys are about to have your Thanksgiving. I pre-make all my pie crust and throw it in the freezer. And then when it gets closer to Christmas, I just pull out the dough and make the pies. Or sometimes I just make the pies and put them in the freezer. Just gonna take my knife here. I am just going to... And if you don't have a pastry cutter, a couple knives work. I did that for many years, or just a simple fork. I did that for years and years. All right. I say that's good. And this is like the flakiest pie crust. It is 2 cups flour, 1 cup of lard, half a cup of water. That's it. And a teaspoon of salt. If you don't want to put the salt in it, don't put the salt in it. Okay, my water cooler might make some noise. All right, so I'm just going to start adding some water. And then you're going to want to refrigerate this. I do it for 30 minutes. Sometimes it's overnight. Sometimes I'll make my pie crust and just leave it in the fridge overnight, and then if you've missed a big chunk of lard, do not stress. Your knife will cut it up if this is the way you're going to choose to do it. Hands are clean. I'm just going to go in and kind of mush it together. And then I'm just going to cut this in half because I'm only going to use half of this. And I'm going to put it into a freezer bag. And because I'm only going to use half for the pie. Comes together so easily. Woo. Just don't try to knead it. Just try to kind of pull it all together. Pig truck's coming in, guys. I apologize. Dogs are gonna bark. It's very early here. It's 7:30 in the morning, so Eastern Standard. So this is our busy time here. Gotta get this done. Get outside and get chores done. All right. There we go. I'm just gonna cut that in half. Like so. And that's it. Put it in the fridge, let it relax, and you are good to go. I'll be back, guys, in about 30 minutes. All right, guys. So, let me get my butter out of the way here. So, I got my, now this is only half, okay? The other half is going to be for in-laws. They're coming on Saturday, which I'm super excited about. I think I'm one of the lucky ones. I have like a phenomenal mother-in-law. Love her to death. I'm going to make them lemon meringue pie. So I'm just going to use the other half for that because you only need one for this. Next to apple, that is their favorite. So that is what I'll make. So I'm just going to roll out this pie crust. I love this pie crust recipe, guys. Like, I cannot tell you how much I love this. Like, it just comes together. It doesn't shrink. It's fantastic. All right. So you just keep turning it until you get to the thickness you like. Now for this pie, if you wanted to add raisins to it, you could do that. You could add walnuts. You could add anything really. It is so good, but it is so sweet. Like, do not. I don't make this very often because I have ADHD people in my house and they will be crawling the walls. All right. So, I got my deep dish 9-inch pan here. I'm just going to lay that in there. Get that in there. Move this over a little bit. There. Simple. And then I'll cut this off after I put all this stuff in, okay? And I got my oven on 350. So in here, I will write the recipe below, okay? You need, I gotta get out my recipe card. 1.5 cups of evaporated milk. Now you can use cream if you would like. There is a little bit left in there if I do need it. 1/4 cup of brown sugar, or sorry, of flour. And 3 cups of packed brown sugar. Not healthy in the least, guys, but at least the brown sugar is homemade. And I did add extra molasses to my brown sugar this time, just because I wanted it extra dark. So 3 cups of that. Two. And 3. I will be sharing this with the gentleman. Excuse me, guys. I gotta wash my hands. Across the road. Definitely not keeping this all in the house. If I had raisins, I'd be putting those in, but I don't, so. Okay, so you just want to take a wooden spoon. Just kind of stir it together here. We're going to add a couple eggs. I have duck eggs. I mean, I'm just using what was fresh this morning. I'm going to try to pick you guys up. And so you guys can see right in the bowl. I think that would be better. Better for you guys. Come on, crack on. Try not to make you guys sick. There we go. Now I'm going to crack these 2 eggs. My ducks laid them this morning, so they're nice and fresh. They're hard little suckers, I'll tell you. I got shelled today, so I apologize for the wait, guys. Definitely do not want shells in my pie. And I'm just going to drop that. Look at those beautiful eggs. That is the one thing I love about being on a farm. Good fresh eggs, except in the winter. Alright, I'm just going to add some vanilla to that. This tablespoon. I'm just going to finish off what I have. And a pinch of salt. Excuse me. Now my oven runs hot. The original recipe says at 375. I would scorch my pie if I did that. So I am just going to put mine on 350. I'm gonna have to get out my whisk here. A couple clumps here. Alright. Making sure I got everything. Yep. Like I said, if you want to add pecans, whatever you want to call them. If you wanted to add raisins to this, you could do anything with it, really. But this is the traditional way of doing it. Okay. And then just going to pour it into the pie shell. Now I'm just going to get a knife here. And I'll just put this in with my scrap bag in the freezer. And then when I want to make a meat pie or something, it's all ready for me to go. Very simple. I am going to put a cookie sheet under it and bake it until the middle is firm, which is about 30 minutes in my oven anyways. Okay, I'm just gonna crimp that. House is gonna smell amazing. And I'll leave the recipe in the description box. I'll type it out for you. All right. Okay, I'll bring you back once this is all baked. Okay guys, so here's the pie. It baked for 30 minutes in my oven, and I cut it for you so you can see it. There's the inside. Tastes just like a butter tart. It is so good. It's very sweet though. Alright guys, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll leave all the links to all the other ladies and gents that are doing this collaboration down. And I'm going to tag Tina from Wilhelm's Kitchen. She's going to do her thing, like a gluten-free and dairy-free pie. So look for that. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.